What's going on, YouTube? Alright, today we're going to be taking a look at this new gun that just dropped today, the Steampunk AR, the DUET. And what I went with on this gun was fire rate, damage, element energy, magazine size, and damage. And it has a 6 perk of on hit, bullet splinters into shrapnel, dealing 40% damage in a cone behind target. 1.5 second cooldown. And you can scroll over here and you'll find this gun in your store for the next 6 days. Alright, so basically I tried it out a number of different ways. This is one of the ones that I had earlier that I tried out with fire rate, crit damage, magazine size, and crit rating, because it does come with a very, very, very slow fire rate. Especially, I think it was if you go bright core, it was 5, and then it drops down to 4.5 when you go sunbeam, which is what I did. Alright, so that's the one I had earlier. I was not a fan of that. Previously, I had tried a double crit damage, crit rating, and magazine size build. I was not a huge fan of that either. So finally, I switched it to a damage build. Fire rate, damage, magazine size. And the character loadout that we'll be using for the review on this gun today is going to be Crackshot for the Mad Tidings. Then we've got an extra 17% assault rifle damage, and we've got Startup from Bulletstorm Jonesy, explosive rounds from Wukong, and then we're going to be running a Survivalist, and we got a little bit of extra radius on our Shockwave in case we get into trouble. Alright, so let's go check it out. We're going to be doing level 108, fight the category 3 storm. We will not be completing this mission, but I'm gonna go around, let y'all see a little bit of gameplay with it, so that way you can see for yourself. Alright, let's get in it.
Okay, category 3. We can do this. We'll be defending 3 atlases.
Alright, here we
Search the zone
are.
for the targets and place those atlases when you're ready. Bonus challenge is now available.
And with the damage build I got on here with the fire rate, this is how it fires. Got a nice little satisfying feel to it. At least it's got that going for it. Alright, let's go see if we can find something to kill. Alright, here we go. Alright, we got a level 108 Husky Husk. Alright, so I don't think it's so bad, but we hadn't hit any big targets with it yet. Alright, so we've pretty much cranked out our buffs on it, so here's where the fun's gonna begin.
Target located.
Oh, no, never
Drop
mind.
the atlas on the target when you're ready.
Okay, we got a blaster. Alright. Block you off, I'll take care of this guy.
In this case, we'll need to build up to place the atlas laser.
Okay. Alright. See if we can get these all together. propane. Alright, here we go. Alright, so pretty decent against the Taker. Overall, not a bad gun for your mobs, especially taking out smaller enemies. Doesn't take really long at all to take out those smaller enemies, which is what you'd hope for. Not a bad reload time either. I've seen a lot slower. I like the magazine size. Let's see what else we can find. Little targets. We don't want none of those. Alright, so we looked at the damage build. How about we take a look at the previous build that I had on there with the fire rate, crit damage, mag size, and crit rating. Alright. If you're gonna go with a crit build on this, I would definitely recommend doing a a fire rate, crit damage, crit rating. Alright, let's see. We'll go back to the energy one. We'll throw that in our second slot.
Hey, big boy! You help decorate our fort when you're done wrecking it?
Come over here.
So
alright, so we found this elemental smasher and took him out fairly quickly with the damage build. Real quick, we'll see if we got anything else that we can shoot at with the previous build, the crit build. Alright, so there's a blaster. Let's try to get rid of these guys first. Alright, See, I just don't feel like the crit build takes him out quick enough on that blaster. It's kind of slow, in my opinion. It's a little slower. Alright. We'll go one more time. See, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm not as much of a fan of the crit build, and I like a lot of guns. If it's crit buildable, I usually throw a crit build on there. Of course, this is just a matter of opinion. I'm not saying don't try it with a crit build. I just personally, I didn't like it. But if you are gonna throw a crit build on there, I'd definitely try with the fire rate single crit damage, and maybe run somebody like Sledgehammer or Bulletstorm Jonesy. Even Bulletstorm Jonesy is really good. Bulletstorm will increase your fire rate. Another one that increases your fire rate is Skull Trooper Jonesy, but I wouldn't recommend Skull Trooper Jonesy with this particular weapon, because you get your fire rate buff after the reload, and it takes you got a big clip, so you don't want to do that. But I'd go Bulletstorm or Sledgehammer if you're gonna do a crit build, because you pretty much gotta have that extra fire rate. But yep, let y'all take a look at these again. This is not a terrible build, but I think if I had to choose between the two, I'd definitely lean towards the damage build. Alright, so that's about gonna do it for this portion of the gameplay. Let's back out, and we'll let you take a look at the loadout one more time. But I mean, definitely, it's a really nice gun. It looks really good. I like the magazine size on it. It's a pretty satisfying gun as far as the way it fires, the way it looks. Damage is not terrible. It's got a nice 6 perk. But I would definitely go with the straight damage build on this one, because even when you do a crit build on there, your crit rating is only going to peak at 38%. Just not high enough for me. I like guns with 48%, which is only a couple, but at least you want to go for something. When I do a crit build on something, I at least prefer to have it around 43%. Another good crit build gun, 43% on the crit rating on that. That's what I aim for when I do a crit gun. But yeah, so good gun. It's in the item shop right now for another week. Definitely go pick it up for yourself. And again, here's what we're running, if you want to take a look at that again. But anyways, yeah, go pick it up, try it for yourself. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you tried out a build with characters or a different build on the gun, and you think it performed pretty good, drop it down in the comments. Let me know. Alright, that's gonna be it for this one. Catch y'all later.